If you have been struggling to set more appointments and you want to know the best close and the best tactics to make sure you can generate more appointments, this video is going to give you everything that you need. So what's up everybody, my name is Henry Eisenstein, and if you don't know who I am, I've been a part of over $400 million worth of real estate transactions, and I'm only 28 years old. And again, in this video, we're going to be talking about the best possible closing technique that I use on a daily basis to make sure I generate more appointments than my competition. The most important thing you can be doing, and before I give you the actual close specifically, which again, most of you might even know because you've been listening to all my content for a long time, a lot of you are part of the coaching program. So the most important thing I'm going to give you is the following. Make sure the amount of times you're using the close needs to increase, because it's just not about just getting the close and saying it, but it's about doing it on every call you possibly can. When you're using this close that I'm going to give you in just a second, it's important to have the frequency in which you use it, because it's not just about using the script. But think about it. If you just use it on hypothetically on when you think you should use it, instead of on every single call, you should try to do it on every call. You should be asking for the appointment, right? On every call, you should use this close. If you only say it once a day, you only have the ability to possibly set one appointment. But if you say it 20 times a day, basically on every call you have that you're gonna have today, as an example, you have the ability to set 20 appointments. That's the difference. Because you cannot set an appointment without closing. They're not gonna be like, Henry, thank God you called me. I'd love for you actually to come over and list my house. No one's gonna say that. You have to close for the appointment, and then they're gonna agree to it, and you're gonna coordinate a time. So the close is a choice close. It's my favorite thing in the world. So just use choice closes.
I use it with my wife all the time.
Would you like dinner tonight? Right, at 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock? Would you like to go on a date on Friday or Saturday? What would be better for you, right? Specifically for real estate, would an afternoon or evening be better for you? So just, you're talking to John, you say, John, just to be clear, would an afternoon or evening appointment be better for you? That's it, and then you shut up. Between, using our choice close, which again works in virtually every circumstance, but it's my favorite thing in the world to use on the cold call. Now, what you're gonna make sure, I have a couple quick tips when it comes to this close. So that close, again, you're gonna wanna make sure that you set an appointment within the next 24 to 48 hours at an absolute maximum. Because quick alert here, quick tip, understand that time kills all opportunities. Time kills all deals. So if you're adding too much time, like, oh yeah, why don't we set an appointment for 2 weeks from today? Are you serious? What are you doing over the next 2 weeks? Oh, I'm gonna be on vacation, then this, and then that, and this. When are you going on vacation? Well, I'm leaving next week. Why don't we, would tomorrow at 6 or Friday at 4 be better for you, right? That's it, right? You understand, you don't want to give them too much time to wiggle their way away from you, okay? Again, it's gonna be all contingent. Okay, so would today or tomorrow be better for you? Would tomorrow or the next day be better for you? That's the time frames, right? Obviously you're not gonna be like, if you're talking to them at 7 o'clock today, you're not gonna try to set an appointment today, but you're gonna be like, so would tomorrow or the following day be better for you? Afternoon or evening? Okay, great. Well, I can do tomorrow at 6 or the next day at 4, right? Whatever it is. That's how you're gonna be setting up this appointment. That's the best way you're gonna be able to strategically use the call. Now again, like we said, you're gonna wanna use it frequently. You're gonna wanna always make sure you set the appointment within 24 to 48 hours of your call. The sooner, the better. If you're getting massive value out of this video and you wanna work with me personally, make sure you check out the first link in the description down below and schedule your free consultation with myself and my team. What's very, very important to understand now with, when using this close is that, again, side note, you're gonna wanna make sure you set appointments only after 1 o'clock, which is why I specifically say would an afternoon or evening be better for you, because you wanna set only appointments in the afternoon or evening so you can make all your calls in the morning, right? So you're not screwing up your day. Beyond that, you're gonna wanna make sure you realize that if you don't get the appointment today, you say, listen, I don't really know, I gotta talk to the wife, I gotta do whatever, okay? You're gonna want to try to handle every objection possible so that you can set the appointment, because then you're just gonna go right back into it. So when it comes to handling objections for this close, it's gonna look like this. Well, I gotta check with my wife. Okay, when do you feel like it's typically best? Like when you've typically had appointments before, because I'm sure you've had, possibly people stop by, previous before, and what time typically works best? I don't know, probably somewhere between 5 and 7 o'clock probably. Okay, great. Well, why don't we just put it in for 7 o'clock on Thursday, and we'll pencil it in. And if we need to adjust the time, we can always adjust the time. If they have to confirm with somebody, and what you also want to make sure is that both decision makers are going to be home. They're going to be like, so would an afternoon or evening be better for you? Probably an evening. Okay, great. So just to clarify, are you the only person who's going to be making the decision, or do you have a significant other who's going to possibly be making the decision of listing the home or listing the property with, right? Oh, well, my wife's going to be a part of the decision making. Okay, great. So when would be a perfect time for the both of you? Would an afternoon or evening be better for you? So you understand where I'm going with this? You want to confirm all these points before you actually close for the appointment, right? And actually schedule the exact time, because you want to make sure, again, All the decision makers are gonna be there. You're gonna reconfirm it on it. Just to clarify, bearing some crazy event going on over the next few days, you're still, you and your wife will be available this Thursday at 4 o'clock. Is that accurate? Yes. Okay, fantastic. So you just wanna confirm that before you get off the phone. Like, well, actually, I don't know if Thursday's gonna work. It happens to me all the time. Like, oh, actually, Thursday's not gonna work at all. They just scheduled an appointment with you, right? I'm telling you, it happens. That's why you wanna reconfirm on that initial call, and then you wanna get off the phone as fast as possible. Okay, great. So Thursday, 4 o'clock, you got that in the calendar. Just to confirm, John, this is your cell phone, correct? Yes. Okay, fantastic. What's your email? Because I just want to send you a confirmation email. Yeah, my email's blah, 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 blah. Fine, great. You send him an email, send him a text message, and then you're like, okay, fantastic. I'm going to send that out right away. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'm looking forward to meeting you and your wife on Thursday. Okay, fantastic. That's it, guys. Get off the phone ASAP, right? Like, you don't need to spend more time on the appointment because everything you're going to say can and will be used against you in order to get out of the appointment. You might say something that pisses them off. And they're going to be like, well, what do you think my house is worth? I think it's worth $700. $700. Like, I think it's worth $900. I don't think we need the appointment anymore, right? Point is, again, get off the call as fast as you possibly can once you set the appointment. So you're gonna confirm cell phone and email and the address, obviously, and then you're just gonna get off the phone. Other than that, guys, this is a really quick, short video, but I wanted to make sure I explained my best closes. And again, you can use this close on every single, cold call that you use. And again, guess what? Really quick side note, you can even use these at an appointment, right? The choice close is my favorite thing in the world. You can even use it at an appointment. So you're closing for a listing. Okay, great. So just to clarify, would you like us to take pictures tomorrow or next week? You know what I'm saying? You just use the choice close for taking photos. It's my best script ever when I use this close for a listing appointment. Oh yeah, you can take photos on Saturday. Okay, fantastic. So, you can just sign here and we'll get photos scheduled for Saturday. Sounds wonderful, right? That's it. That's it, guys, right? Pen on the paper and just drag it and push it across the paper. It's that simple. All you gotta do is master the choice close and you're gonna be successful, I promise, right? Especially if you use it. Obviously, it's a great tool, but you gotta use it. All right, guys, listen, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. As always, if you have any questions, put it in the comment section down below. And I appreciate you guys so very much for following this journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.